Hi everyone, this is explanation to the moving straw with the power of your mind, so mental straw we can call this, and it does use some science, okay, and this is what they call static electricity. If you want to read up on more on static electricity, I'll put a link below and there'll be some further reading for you on static electricity for you, those of you who are more interested in the topic and want to learn more. But that's really what it is, okay? And what you need in order to achieve static is a straw that comes in a paper sleeve like these, okay? You can get these very cheaply in most stores, and if not, you can get them from McDonald's or Burger King or one of the fast food chains. But yeah, you can probably get hold of 100 of these or 50 of these for £1 in some stores, okay? Now, the secret is, any bottle will work, but again, the thinner the top, the smaller the top, the better the straw will move, okay? And that's because, another science principle, because of the lack of friction, okay? The bigger it is, the more friction there is, and it will be harder for the straw to rotate and to move around, okay? So the smaller it is, less friction, the easier it is for the straw to move around. Now this is what you've got to do. You break one end of the paper to try and get the straw out. And once you see the top part of the straw, you're going to pinch the straw with one hand, okay, 2 fingers with one hand. And then you're going to push down with the other 2 fingers from the other hand as you pull the straw out, okay? And that's going to statically charge the straw, okay? But you've got to push down on the fingers that are holding the paper as you push out the straw, okay? So I'll do this slowly so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see? I'm pulling it out, but at the same time, my fingers here are pinching. You see? I put this down because I don't need this anymore, and that means the straw is now statically charged. Now this is a part of the trick where you need to pay attention, because it will have a tendency, okay, the straw will want to stick to your hand. So when you put the straw on top of the cap like this, move your hands down, away from the straw, because you see, it's trying to stick to my hand, and that's not what you want to achieve. You want to move away as you place the straw on the bottle, you see? It can get a bit tricky, and I'm doing it slowly, so it's not easy. But when you can do that, eventually we'll do it. There you go. And it's balanced on top of the bottle. All you need to do is put your hands near the straw, and it will cause it to move, you see? And you can do it both ways. You can do it this way, you can do it clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can do it this way, you see? And there's enough charge there to carry on working for a long time. That's being caused by the static, okay? Static charge is what's causing that to happen. So you're not even touching it. You can actually do it from quite a distance, okay? You don't have to get too close to the straw. It's not blowing. Some people think it's blowing. Well, they're wrong. That is not the secret to the trick. You can actually do it with some tape over your mouth. You can cover your mouth to even prove to people who might think you're blowing, because you're not blowing. It is just your hands. Once you have statically charged the straw by doing what I just explained to you, okay? Pushing it out and pinching on the paper. And look, even now, I can carry on doing it without touching it. I'm sure you can see it clearly there at home. I'm not even touching it. I'm very far away, look, from the straw. And even then, it still works. And this is probably a minute later, a minute after we actually started this trick. Look, and it's still working. You see? You can actually make it spin quite quickly. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. But this is a really, really cool trick. And it's based on a science principle. So I hope we've learned something from that, and you can now take it away and impress your friends with it, and you know, they'll believe that you can actually make things move with the power of your mind. So good luck, and see you soon.